The most pathetic member of the Trump cabinet is Marco Rubio. A decade ago, Rubio was smart enough to understand what a threat Donald Trump represented to democracy and to the United States and how wildly unqualified Trump was to be president. But then in the primary, Rubio lost badly to Trump, and he gradually realized that he only had a future. His career could only really move forward if he aligned himself with Trump. And remember, for people like Marco Rubio, moving forward their career is more important than anything, despite what they say about their principles and their goals. It's just about that next title, that next job. Now he's Secretary of State, one of the highest profile, most important jobs. He's also National Security Advisor. He has these two very, very high status jobs and absolutely no power because his job is to be a Trump apologist and a Trump sycophant. One way we've seen this recently, we've seen this in many ways. For example, we know that Rubio supports Ukraine, but Trump supports Russia, so Rubio has to support Russia. Rubio has always been a supporter when he was in the Senate before Trump, and in the early Trump years, of an internationalist American foreign policy. Now he's joined Trump in being a pro-Russia isolationist. Recently, this came up because Rubio denied that anyone is dying because of USAID cuts. That is just not true. And Marco Rubio might just be smart enough to know that. But he said that not because of his allegiance to Trump, but because he can't look inward and realize that his decisions, what he's done for his careerism, have actually killed people, and more than a few. And that's the thing about government. This isn't just a game. When you destroy USAID, people die. When you cut people from their jobs, veterans don't get access to services. When you pass a budget and talk about a big, beautiful bill, Americans die. This is real. I know for Trump this is just a game about winning and making money, but for the rest of us this is real, and real damage has been done. And Marco Rubio can't accept that because then he has to look at the mistakes he's made and the person he's become.